What's up, everybody? This is Paul from PK Auto Design over here, and just want to go ahead and show you guys the new Forgestar D5 Beadlock. This is a new rotary forged beadlock wheel that was presented by Forgestar at SEMA 2018 with the backing of Weld Racing. This is a very similar design a lot of you guys know as the S71B from Weld Racing. Well, Forgestar got a new affordable beadlock wheel out for you guys. All right, and this is available for the Ford Mustang, the Chevrolet Camaro, the Corvette, and Mopar, including Demon and wide body applications. Comes in both 17-inch for beadlock and 17 and 18-inch for non-beadlock applications. The nice thing with this is that it comes with the ring, comes with the associated hardware, and we're gonna go ahead and show you how we're gonna pair this with a 315/50/17 Mickey Thompson ETR today. So a few key features about the Forgestar D5 Beadlock is that it comes with bead knurling both on the inside as well as bead knurling where the crush of the tire bead will be. This allows for a stiffer lock on the wheel so you don't get any tire rotation or spin. A few other things that's pretty cool is that it does come with its own hardware kit and its own ring over here, and it is SFI 15.1 and 15.2 certified for drag strip, and it does allow for big brake clearance applications, race center cap that allows for better axle clearance, and a few other really badass features like this really nice machined in black color combo. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and apply a stem. We prefer metal stems, and the reason being is they are NHRA approved. There is no flex, which means that ultimately you won't have any tire air loss. So we like to go ahead and all of our D5 applications that are sent out are presented with a metal stem. We go ahead and put the bottom in there, then we're going to go ahead and put the little washer on and the associated nuts. And then what you want to do is you want to tighten this down so that you get a nice firm seal, but of course not tighten it to the point where you break the seal. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to mount this 315/50/17 Mickey Thompson ETR onto this Forgestar D5 beadlock. Now, unlike other wheels where you see the tech go ahead and put tire paste or tire lube, we're going to use soap water, and I'm going to explain to you why. The reason why we're going to use soap water is soap water will actually dry, unlike lube. The whole point of a beadlock is to stop your tire from slipping. So by using tire paste or tire lube, you end up actually adversely affecting your 0 to 60 or having tire slip, even with the crush. So you want to minimize that by using something that's going to dry. And good old-fashioned soap water is going to do the trick for us today. So you just go ahead and put a little bit of soap water over here, like such. Don't worry if you get it over yourself, just consider taking a shower. We're gonna take this tire, we're gonna put it into place like this. Once that's done, you're gonna have to go ahead and line up your tire bead to the outside ring of the D5 beadlock. So let's go ahead and we're gonna put that on.
Oh, the humanity. All right, guys, so we're over here at our 100 Revolution touchless mounter, and the reason why we're actually here is we're using our center lock to position and hold the wheel while we go ahead and get the tire bead into its rightful place. And this is something that you might want to call your buddy, bribe him with some pizza, beer, whatever you possibly want, and we're gonna go ahead and get this into position.
Okay, so what you need to do is get the tire bead into this little groove here. You see where that bead knurling is itself? Well, the tire actually sits down in that spot, and you will run into it where any of your tires, doesn't matter if it's an M&H or if it's a Mickey Thompson, a Nitto or such, that you're gonna need to go ahead and get this tire pushed into place. So what you wanna do is you wanna kind of, well, how I do it is I just hold on to one side with my wrist and my forearm. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this tire a little bit and get it to pop into place. So the fatter the tire sidewall, guys, is a little bit more difficult to kind of get into place. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Eric over here hold on this side, and we're gonna just go ahead and push slowly into place.
Alright, so after the inevitable battle of actually getting the tire bead into its prospective location, you're gonna go ahead and put this tire bead lock down. You're gonna wanna go ahead and line this up with the holes, just like this. Here, you also wanna make sure that your tire doesn't pop out of its place. And then you're gonna go ahead and take 4 of the supplied bolts and washers. We go ahead and we like to use a little bit of thread locker on there, blue thread locker, all right? So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and put a bolt and a washer at the 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 3 o'clock position, just to go ahead and hold down your bead lock ring. So I like to go ahead and put the bead locks down and then add a little bit of the hardware to it in its places, and this is going to hold it down and allow us to go ahead and get a little bit more of this thread locker down all across the wheel. Alright guys, so once you go ahead and you get all of your supplied bolts and washers tightened down with a little bit of thread lock, you're going to want to go ahead and start your torquing process. Weld and Forgestar recommend 18 foot-pounds. So we're gonna start at 10, then get to 15, then go ahead and do 18 and triple check it one more time at 18. Once that's done, we'll fill this up and pop a bead at 25 PSI and get it ready to go to its new home. So the reason why I have quarters over here is really simple. This is my quarter method of knowing exactly where I am in position of torquing sequence. And this is a little mark I put so I know that once I go ahead and I get to that quarter being over here, I've done a full set of torque and I can go ahead and sequence for the next torque rating. So start off at 10, go ahead and do that, then go to 15, do that, then 18, do that one more time, then check it another time, and then I like to check it a third time to just make sure, and then fill it with air. All the while making sure that this ring is crushing the bead of the tire appropriately. So you want to make sure that while you're tightening this down, you're keeping an eye on the actual ring and seeing how the crush is between the ring and the actual wheel itself, guys. Now that we've done our first round at 10 pounds, we're gonna go ahead and get our torque wrench up to 15 foot-pounds and go ahead and do another round at 15 foot-pounds before getting to 18 foot-pounds, guys. All right, so once we get our final torque spec, we're gonna wanna fill up air. I personally like to go ahead and start off at 25 PSI and allow my clients to go ahead and get the rest of it themselves. 25 is a nice sweet spot in my personal opinion. That way, you can go ahead and adjust the tire pressure according to what you need. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this up. All right. So we got her filled up to 25 PSI using our glue point to check that. And we're gonna go ahead and give her a final wipe down and get her ready to get packaged and ship on home. Now, one thing I want you guys to remember is after 30 miles, what I like to do is go back and recheck the torque on these, all right? Just because you got bead locks does not mean you are not prone to getting some sort of tire leak or getting something that you need to check, all right? Everyone have a good night. And if you're looking for any Forgestar wheels or Forgestar Beadlock D5 wheels, give us a call. We can ship globally. We do mount, we do balance as well. And we do ship all across the world. We are Forgestar's biggest dealer, or one of their bigger dealers, I should say. And you guys can go ahead and give us a call with the phone number that's going to be associated in the link and email. Other than that, I hope everyone's having a good night, and thanks for watching.